Shalom all, Stacey the Black Feather Intuitive, and welcome to your new moon musings for the new moon cycle that started on January 18th. And today we are at our full moon phase, and this is happening. Our first full moon of the year is actually happening on February 1st, right smack dab at the beginning of the month. And it will be affecting us, our energies, all the way through to the 4th of February. So we have been pulling cards in this phase and this cycle from the Tarot of the Holy Spectrum by James Voorhees. And let's see what we got coming down the pike for us here. Okay, so the last card that we had here was the Two of Swords. And so we're really dealing with a lot of that duality energy that is happening for us. And when we talk about the full moon is about I receive. How can I best open to the energies of this full moon to receive clarity, guidance, or direction? What gift does this full moon offer to me at this time? So I receive, and I love the full moon for that because at the new moon, we get to manifest, we get to put in all of our, feelings and emotions and the things that we want, our desires. And then 2 weeks later, we get to receive, we get to recognize what part we have, played in our own experiences and what is unfolding. We can really participate in our life, in our choices, in our experiences. And I love it. We've got the Fool card. So you're going to be receiving the opportunity for new adventures. I'm also feeling that when we talk about the numerology of 2026, it is a 10-year, a 1 year. And the Fool, of course, is a 0. It's pure potential. But what I love about it is it represents new beginnings, a blind leap of faith, that I want to say that exhilaration and the excitement of, I have no idea what's going to happen as I move forward, but I'm ready for the adventure. And I love this particular depiction because this individual is walking off of a cliff and into the universe, into the galaxy. This Fool is is following the infinity sign. And so the infinity sign is our soul journey, right? We incarnate a number of different times. We only have this life in this body and this particular personality at this time, but the soul lives on forever. It's infinite. And so I love that this is coming up when we're talking about I receive. So I feel like when we're connecting to this Fool energy, it's important for you to recognize and say yes to what the universe presents. This is going to be a window of time, the 1st through the 4th, where there is a lot of opportunity. There are going to be a lot of unexpected invitations to participate in your life in ways that you haven't participated in before. And, I'm kind of referring right now to the Capricorn energy, which tends to be a little bit heavy, weighty, balanced. It's about structure and foundation and things of that nature. What I feel it's telling you is you can say yes to any and all opportunities that are presenting themselves to you at this time because the foundation is solid, because Capricorn energy is still, here in essence. Now, we have kind of moved out of, I believe at this time, out of Capricorn energy, and we're now moving more into Aquarius energy at this time. And that also, I feel, is playing a factor in this as well, because Capricorn energy is giving you the courage, the bravery to be able to move forward, to say yes to the opportunities that have arisen. But it also is, I want to say, giving you permission to do it in a way that is unique to you. And that's what 2026 is all about. Taking the new adventure and doing things differently, not bringing the past along with you. I talked in a different phase about the idea of reinventing the wheel as being a good thing, a positive thing, something that we should be looking into more so than seeing it as a negative aspect of things. It's an invitation. So this window of time, it's all about what am I being invited to explore, and how can I find the courage and the bravery or the desire to say yes to the experience. For those of you, again, another message around children or people that you are feeling responsible for. This came up in the previous reading as well. There's going to be a resolution to the decision. You've taken some time to think about it. This is now going to be the window of time where there is a solution. And it might be a brand new solution. It might be something that you had not considered in the past. You might not even know if it's going to work out or not. But I am hearing say yes to it. Lean into that, because it's going to give you the desired effect. It's going to give you the desired outcome based on that person that you are speaking to, that you are asking on behalf of, that you are making choices for. That feels really, really significant. Also, one final thing about work. This isn't going to apply to everyone, but it's going to apply to most. There's going to be a confrontation with a boss-like energy, whether it's your direct boss or someone else's boss that's connecting to you. I do feel that there's going to be some kind of confrontation that occurs. Understand that this individual is going to be under a great deal of pressure. I do feel that whatever this confrontation is, they do not have all of the facts. They do not have all of the information at their fingertips. And I hear that it is something that you can provide. So don't do your best not to react. Do your best to be in a responsive mode, even if at first the energy, is, confronting energy can be a little off-putting. Take a couple breaths, gather yourself, and really focus on the facts. What are the facts? What is this person really needing in order to kind of diffuse the situation? And I feel that when you provide the facts, everything kind of gets exposed. And now, the confrontation now turns into apologies and moving forward. Here are the things that need to happen. So you have the potential to really save the day, is what I'm hearing. Wow. Okay. Well, guys, that is our full moon reading for this particular month. And I did forget to mention that the full moon is happening in Leo. Leo is all about that creativity, that passion, leadership, bold moves. And I feel like that we kind of actually touched upon that. With the Fool's Journey, it's gathering that courage to say yes to the experience, to say yes to the adventure, to move forward, understanding that you might not know all the things that are going to happen, but it's going to lead you to a higher sense of creative passion. And I want to say to understanding yourself in a way that feels much more aligned with who you're choosing to become. That is the theme of this new moon musing and this particular cycle. So it's going to align you to who you are choosing to become. And that feels really important. All right, guys, as usual, like, subscribe, click the bell, share the button, click the join button, check out how to become a fabulous phoenix to keep the conversation going. And we will see you for our next phase, which is going to be our disseminating moon. And the disseminating moon phase is happening February 5th through the 8th. So we'll see you in a few days. Take care. We'll see you on the flip side, and transform well.